9 Buyer's Trap. This important report discusses the 9 most common and costly home buying traps, how to identify them, and what you can do to avoid them. Number 1. Bidding blind. What price should you offer when you bid on a home? Is a seller's asking price too high, or does it represent a great deal? If you fail to research the market in order to understand what comparable homes are selling for, making your offer would be like bidding blind. Without the knowledge of the market value, you could easily bid too high or fail to make a comparable offer at all on an excellent value. Number 2 is buying the wrong home. What are you looking for in a home? A simple enough questions, but the answer can be quite complex. More than not, buyers have been swept in the emotion and excitement of buying process, and to find themselves the owner of a home that either too big or too small. Maybe they are stuck with a longer than a desired commute to their work, a dozen more fix-up than they really want to deal with. Now that excitement has died down. Take the time up front to define your wants and needs and put in a writing, and then use it as a yardstick with which to measure every home you look at. Number 3, unclear title. Make sure very early in the negotiation that you will own your new home free and clear by having title search completed. The last thing you want is to discover when you are in backstretch of the transaction is that there are encumbrances on the property, such as tax liens, undisclosed owners, easements, lease, or other encumbrances can be found. Number 4, inaccurate survey. As part of your offer to purchase, make sure you request an updated property survey with clearly marks your boundaries. If the survey is not current, you may find that there are structural changes that are not shown. Example, addition to the house, or a new swimming pool, or extension to the garage, neighbor's new fence, which is extending your boundary line, or you extend it to their boundary line. Be very clear on these issues. Number 5, undisclosed fix-ups. Don't expect every seller to own up every physical detail that will need to be attended to. Both you and the seller are out of maximize your investment. Ensure that you conduct a thorough inspection of the home early in the process, considering hiring an independent home inspector to objectively view the home inside and out and make the final contract contingent upon this inspection report. This inspector should be able to give you a report of any item that need to be fixed with associate approximate cost. Number 6, not getting mortgage pre-approval. Pre-approval is fast, easy, and is free. When you have a pre-approval mortgage, you can shop for the home with a greater sense of freedom and security, knowing that money will be there for you to find the home of your dreams. Number 7, contract misses. If a seller fails to comply with the letter of contract by neglecting to attend to some repairs issue or changing the spirit of agreement in some way, this could delay the final closing and a settlement the agreement ahead of time on the dollar amount for an escrow fund to cover them items the seller fails to follow through. Prepare a list of agreed issues, walk through them and check them off one by one. Number 8. Hidden cost. Make sure you identify and uncover all the cost, large or small, far enough ahead of the time. When a transaction closes, you will sometimes find fees for this or that sneaking through after the subtotal fees, such as loan disbursement charges, PST on CMHC fee, underwriting fee, or a cost of appraisal, or some deductions done by the bank in advance and given to the lawyer. Number 9. Rushing the closing. Take your time doing this critical part of process and insist on seeing all the paperwork the day before you sign. Make sure this documentation is perfectly reflects your understanding of transaction and that nothing has been added or subtracted in the interest rate. Is everything covered? If you rush this process on a day of closing, you may run into a last-minute snag that you can't fix without compromising the term of the deal, the financing, or even sale itself. Make sure you understand how you're going to take the title of the property. Are you going to take a joint tenancy or tenancy in common? To discuss more in detail, to individually call me at 416-609-1000 or email me at rv@rvsingteam.com. All that information is available below. Have a wonderful day.